7 niggas shots fired. One player most definitely got damaged because of the move that he took. This is a side. Not allowed, it's not him, but not totally knocked down though. The open fire and that shots fired. Most definitely gave their premises away from those corners. The mga player natin, the Ego got knocked down. Man, he definitely got one from those opponents of theirs knocked down. This is a side ng mga Orange natin. Alright, stats 16 are beginning to make their move. This is a side ng mga stats 12 natin. One of them has been disintegrated of the game. You know what time it is after the knocked down. Severed push, 2-on-3 situation. Again, together with them boys, all the way from slot 12 and slot 16, we also have our slot case here, slot 3, Try and Tusuk natin dito right now. Then on squad into one, shots fired into the side of mga play natin all the way from slot 16. And the one would be the first side view squad. Finally eliminated by those boys all the way from slot 3. Not knowing those other players from slot 3 most putting towards all the way from slot 7. Nigga shots fired. The most slot 9 natin has been knocked down by yours truly all the way from slot 13. Pero tingnan natin dito 2-on-3 situation, 2-on-4 situation. Pero now, after the knocked down ako ng mga play natin all the way from slot 16 slot 13 versus slot 9. It's gonna be 3-on-2 situation. Higher gun pa rin yung mga slot 9 natin dito after the takedown and nakuha ng mga slot 13 slot in there from them. As enough, and also be of course a knockdown 7-11. They got your elimination 2-on-3 situation para dito sa side. Then was slot 9 and slot 13 natin. So we're gonna be having some muna dito sa side ng mga slot 19s natin dito where slot 11 and slot 7 sa nawa 4-on-4 in the 4th situation. Primers Gary to be exact yung pinaka-position ng mga play natin pero slot 13 are not backing down even though they're gonna be slacking. They're gonna be outnumbered by 1 pa rin ng mga slot 9s natin. Again, from that explosion, he definitely got 1 down dito sa side ng mga slot 13s natin. And confused maybe with from slot 5 and slot 19s natin. Somehow, this one guy all the way to slot 5 will be getting himself closer dito sa perimeter kung nasa yung mga slot 20 natin. Truly, he will be knocked down. Alright, inside of the blue zone, we have our men from our slot 3, slot 12, and slot 16 and now. Pero I don't know, somehow, our coach can keep up with those other players inside of the blue zone, taking some blue zone damage, even though these boys are not being hit by those opponents. They're pushing and keep on defending himself, running away from those other players. The slot 3 has been pushing inside of this house. Second push to the slot 6 star men all the way to slot 3. Pero he got himself gone down right there. Damn, Watchy. No reason to pull up the recognition way about some more play natin dito. Kasi one guy from slot 2 is holding those men from slot 6 down. Now being eliminated out from the game. Taking a lot of hit plus the blue zone damage. He will be eradicated right there in an instant. But those other players from slot 6 down. Now being eliminated out from the game. Taking a lot of hit plus the blue zone damage. He will be eradicated right there in an instant. But those other players from slot 3. Sadly, most definitely figure out that someone's gonna be the spotting out from the night that nakuha nila earlier. But right now, that one guy was gonna be the risk of the one guy earlier right now who's been rushed inside of the house, has been executed by those men all the way from slot 3. But one player right has been knocked down. You know what time it is? They decide they must stop nothing after the knockdown. Even though that those men from slot 3 is that well prepared for them to be able to have the CQZ inside of the zone. Still our boys all the way from slot 12 will be moving for the nasa way about some play natin all the way from slot. Holding that Uzi for a better and straight knockdown for those men all the way from slot 12. But one player from slot 3 should be eliminated right then. Taking some blue zone time, it doesn't matter. Stone's gonna be surviving the area with those boys all the way from slot 12 and taking those men along with them. Inflict some damage maybe dito sa side ng mga slot 20 natin. Pero area slot 20 has been tagged for a possible opponents. 3-on-3 situation. Dito pa rin yung mga slot 7s natin here from the top na ginawa ng mga play natin all the way slot 18s. Those gunshot sounds might have ring rin all the way dito sa spot ng mga shorty natin slot 7. Pero also we have our slot 9 na dito na dito sa premier kung nasaan. Close by yung mga slot 7 natin until one guy all the way from our slot 9 APH mindset. Got a good visual for him to be able to take one dito sa side ng mga slot 7 down. And you know what time it is, guys, after the knockdown regardless. And whether there is an ambush waiting for them, still those men from slot 9 will be moving for the regulation way about some more play natin all the way slot 9. Where they definitely got the knockdown not for the one player that all the way slot 9. Down one guy to the Tommy got to go up to the top one. Those men from slot 9. I know setting the perimeters and having those man corner. I've been opening fight and randomly the sniper house when I say mga slot 20 is natin dito. Pero no knockdown happening for the second time. You know, sobrang takot ng mga play natin. Pero the blue zone are now flushing our men all the way from slot 25 dito sa good spot nila. The blue zone na letting our slot 25 to stay here. Now longing na rin. Wait na kasi we're about sila. They're now being flushed out after the squad house. Now 4. Starting your perimeters that are being open fight inside of the blue zone. You know what time it is, man. After the knockdown, the one na mga play natin dito against from our slot 9. It's time for the push para rin. The one player that kill or got kill natin dito na moving for the regulation way about the one play natin. Camille all the way to slot 24. Bad the buhon going for the quick down for the one time. Well left and move inside of the slide house. Eliminated. Slot 9. DPLWH must have definitely got revived or recovered. Out front, slot 11. Shots fired. Sniper tower pa rin sa team. Slot 11. All the way from slot 6. After knowing kung nasa yung way about the mga possible opportunity dito slot 11 after eradicating the last man all the way slot 24 away. Slot 6 natin dito responding na retaliating those position ng mga slot 11 natin dito. Sniper house, which is second floor to be exact. Hiroshi last man from the squad out front, slot 6. Seeing some possible target, but again in the blue zone are giving one guy open, not good, but to move outside of the squad house or smoke shot first now. Last man from our slot 20. Shot fired, failing to knock one. Dito sa side ng mga slot 6 natin right now. Without being gunned down and using that pump shotgun for a possible. Dito pa natin sa mga play natin again from our snap bench, slot 21, 4-man squad, and we're gonna be flexing our men all the way from slot 18. If I'm not, which is number 1, here we go, watch out, 4-man squad, yung mga play natin dito. They're gonna be having themselves together with those boys all the way from slot 11, 20s, and 26 natin dito. Pero tingnan natin this amount, they can survive there. Ako nasa na rin yung whereabouts about their play natin where they are not getting those close to them. Shot is fired dito sa Yun lane. Kung nasaan yung mga number 1 natin dito sa 11. Man, they are not going for the large shot. So kita rin dito kung nasa yung whereabouts yung mga possible upon nila. Pero some players more than definitely quick getting those shots for a possible knockdown dito sa side ng mga play natin dito where those other players most definitely not themselves down to them. They're giving those men no choice and no opportunity maybe to pick those guns in the way that's fighting against South Africa. Annihilated for number 1. Landing yung mga stat service natin pero one guy all the way slot 21 is being knocked down by your story by the other player all the way slot APH natin dito making their move. Bahala na, everyone is getting those knocked down as quick as possible and as much or as many as possible dito. Slot 20s natin dito. Aloha together with them boys all the way slot number 1. Again, number 1 must definitely survive. There ako nasa way about some mga slot 11 natin earlier kaya slot 11 most definitely got knocked down 1 by 1. Mikasa getting those knocked down versus those other players slot 21. Going to go. No one is having those remaining recoveries out. Slot 4 is going to be having those annihilation dito sa side ng mga slot 21 natin. After knowing the mga slot po nila which mga 21. Yeah, moving forward that dito regardless of one player out from this guy all the way to slot 3's hand pero failing to have the one player to come with it dito. He got himself eliminated from the moment slot 3 was hearing a lot of engine sounds coming from those vehicles and mga slot 11's that. You see that? We have Branch and Biko natin dito, which is Branch will be the scout of his squad. 4 on first situation is going to be going down any moment too soon. Right now Branch giving a lot of info na rin kung nasa yung possible knockdown nila dito sa side ng mga star 11's natin dito or possible opponent that they can knock down on. 4 on first situation is going to be going down. Somehow those other players stat 17 will be moving forward na rin kung nasa yung whereabouts yung Branch natin dito. Pero again, Branch natin dito sending a lot of infos maybe and update na rin kung nasa yung whereabouts yung mga star 11's natin. They should nade pop dito sa side yung mga play natin all the way stat 17 that will be all the way flat the Rosie dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way slot 17 and 3-man squad all the way slot 17. No feeling to have the one guy backed up dito sa perimeter kung nasa yung mga slot 11. Be reliving after nito. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Baka sakaling maging maayos yung ating picking more statistics natin again. One player has been knocked out. Last man starting from his squad. Anong making his move, doing his cha-cha, going towards the one guy all the way flat him. Pero now, he's now making a move for him to be able to knock one. Dito sa side ng mga stat 3 stats dito away. One player there from Star Eagles. 𝐿𝐍𝐈 going to be able to have his one player recovered though. He's now being perimeter and being guarded by those other players from 3 stat dito si QC. Pero right now, he's now tagging those perimeter na kunasi. Way about sa mga possible opponents. Gonna pop up dito sa side ng mga stats natin. Orange is doing his shot, badly wounded. Another one bites the dust. Dito sa side ng mga stats natin dito. Failing to have their execution, but again, he's badly wounded. Couldn't be able to take this one guy pa rin dito sa side ng mga stats. Stadium giving a lot of numbers versus those men all the way from stat 3. Pero one player from stat 3 who got knocked down and going all the way from stat 10. He's going for the 1v1 situation, but again, right all the way from stat 1 SQW or SHW stat 7 if I'm not mistaken. One player has been eliminated as you can see dito sa side versus our slot 19. Again, guys, you know what I'm going to tag is one of my make this to the side of my play natin, claiming those snacks na nalukuha nila dito side na mga play natin all the way stat 7. And now feeling to get dito sa side ng mga stat 7 natin though. One player toward them was definitely even the match because of the snag na nalukuha nila dito sa side ng mga play natin all the way stat 7. Di kanina outnumbered by 1, not numbered by 2 mga play natin dito. Pero nga lang, our men all the way from stat 7 is that will prepare for them to be able to use the match. And you go now with the play from the snag and all players in all the way from slot 19. One player na natin dito, Lobis, couldn't be able to dodge an open fire. Still pa rin ng mga play natin dito. Still, definitely is being shot at, being tagged for a possible target pa rin ng mga stats squad. SQW or SHW. Probably taking back view towards the one guy who's gonna be having his open fire towards him. Towards the corner, he got himself knocked down. And mistake, most definitely he made for pulling out and showing his hole behind towards the one guy all the way flat tents inside of the Blues that yung mga stats natin dito. But again, stat 3 has been terminated by them out from the game. Next on the list to battle with, we have our stat 5, 3-on-4 situation. Pero I don't know, maybe stat 10 and that stat 5 will be having their piece muna dito, you know, put themselves outside or catapult themselves outside of the Blues and inside the zero before they're gonna be having a gunfight, because in any moment too soon the Blue Zone is gonna be hitting our boys all the way to stat 10 and stat 5 hard, and maybe the Blue Zone is gonna be winning this match though. Alright, shots fired, stat 22, shots fired dito sa side ng once they have been knocked down, stat DA. All of them has been executed by yours truly all the way flat 18, which is my number 1. You're probably taking back view towards the one guy who's been caught slacking by those boys all the way stat 5. Pero stat 5 natin dito, we'll be having them stop here in the open for the possible knockdown elimination coming from stat 10, stat 10, making sure that those boys all the way stat 5 will be going throughout the area towards no vehicle. Also, that's why he's gonna be climbing into an explosion of those vehicle that are meant from our stat 5 but no attacking inside of this compound. Shots fired right now, alam na rin ang mga stat 5 natin kung nasa way about sa mga stat natin because of the nag na, pero no movement and no moving forth na nangyayari dito sa side ng mga stat 5 natin. You already know that those men from our slot 10 will be caught, those men themselves here on and are being put to rest one by one, but in return the one player there from stat 25 has been knocked down. 2 of them. We have Mr. John, last man from his squad, going for the 2-1-4 situation from all the way from stat 6 natin dito. Pero nga lang, one player got slacking by those boys all the way from stat 5. Pero stat 5, Peekaboo, I see you, I'm here. Thank you for the surprise. Aloha, still alive. Out front, checking those vehicles. Left side corner, kung nasa way about sa mga play natin dito. Pero again, from the defend moment na ginawa ng mga stat 23 natin, they're taking over out from those stat 23 hands. Alam na rin ng mga play natin dito sa stat 5, especially kung nasa yung way about ng second opponent nila dito, which is yung mga stat 23 natin. Pero that is one guy from stat 20s natin dito. Sobrang clueless maybe na mga stat 5 natin kung nasa yung way about sa mga play natin dito. And maybe they can take those men away one by one. 3 on the situation. This somehow this one guy of all the way stat 20 is not gonna be getting in the way from those balagwagan ng mga stat 23s and stat 5 natin dito. Or maybe it's gonna be planning to, you know, watch those boys all the way from stat 20 and stat 5 to do the one player of stat 23s, making his move, possible rotating all the way behind the natin, pero one guy all the way from yes, Peekaboo, I see you, I'm here. Thank you to the top of this region. now being caught slapping by your boy all the way. Slot when he's Aloha, and Aloha not some. Regardless, even though that's gonna be keeping his location away after those 5. Off from those top 5 dito. Man, that is the location he's willing to give just to put those targets and then down. It's gonna be 1-on-3 situation for him. Splitting up to the mga play natin dito all the way top 5. So, hindi na kung nasa kuya ba sa mga play natin all the way top 20s. 1v1 situation because of the knockdown. Now, the actually and players are no even because of the knockdown. Pero this one guy all the way top 5 will be stop here on the critical spot, dangerous spot kung nasaan si Aloha natin dito. Remember kanina sa Tokyo Fight, ginawa naman play natin dito. Mukhang top 5 natin got confused, knowing na rin kung nasa na way about sa mga opponent niya dito, thinking na nandito lang sa front side niya. So that's why one guy all the way top 5 most definitely had this rotation na rin all the way dito to the spot where Aloha all the way top having a lot of good of these ridges. Is the location he's willing to give just to put those targets and then down. It's gonna be 1-on-3 situation for him. Splitting up to the mga play natin dito all the way top 5. So hindi na kung nasa way about sa mga play natin all the way top 25 will be aiming to get their hands on here in the island of SHWTY center to be exact, together with them boys all the way from our slot 24, SEVENDEADLYSIN. Alright, and also we have our slot 17, Milta probably they're gonna be ending themselves at. So as our player all the way slot IPH will be landing themselves, maybe it's split up by 2 probably. Farm and also SHWTY. So let's see who's gonna be touching their feet on the ground first. Rather those other players gonna be touching their ground. Any moment too soon, but everyone is having big of mind though where they're gonna be having themselves landed. But we have our men all the way from slot PH or slot 17's Ego Esports PS 4 men versus slot 16 together 3-on-4 situation. See that everyone's hurrying themselves, grabbing something that they can use for the other player to put those men down 1 by 1. But I guess it's one guy all the way from slot 16. Man, SHWTY will be aiming to get their hands on here in the island of SHWTY center to be exact, together with them boys helping bridge the lead, eradicate those possible opponent nila, which is a must statics in natin down to the 2-man squad and one play of stop. 17 has been knocked down, eliminated, which is 2 natin dito. Chopaw, ang quenching natin dito. Having this one player from slot 17, Sword of Con. Pahala na most definitely one player from slot 16 use the window, climb up, enter the room. Kung nasa yung one player natin all over slot 17, nasa break natin and break natin got confused whether it's gonna be retaining inside their house or it's gonna be having some 1v1 situation outside of the household. Pero again too late, one guy all over slot 16, which is when natin dito went inside of the house brace. Now while that one player of slot 16 is grabbing a lot of his attention dito sa outside, he himself na eliminate of the game. But you're truly all the way stop 20s natin dito. Mindset seeing a lot of possibilities that he can have down. Another one bites the dash to the side of mga slot 7s that helping bridge the lead, eradicate those possible opponent nila, which is a mga slot 16 natin down to the 2-man squad and one player of stop. Having this one player from slot 17, Sword of Con. Pahala na most definitely one player from slot 16 use the window, climb up, enter the room. Kung nasa yung one player natin all over slot 17, nasa break natin got from slot 21 and now having a lot of hardships to eliminate those target aside ng mga slot 7 natin. One player then Sido and making his move. He will be the slayer of Torta natin. Somehow Torta will be having snagged down this side ng mga slot 21 natin. He will be slaying those men, eliminating those men as well. Pero Sito natin dito ano, opening himself na rin for a possible knockdown. Time those other players all the way starting 1 will be waiting to work their way outside of the house compared to nasa ngayon. Nagka-camera na rin ng plantation ng mga slot taps natin. Last man Thor, the player na gumagala holding the UMP 40 for a possible knockdown dito sa one guy natin dito. Having his green gun, having tactic moment na rin to work his way. That's the way about holding the DPS for a possible foot knockdown. Pero now, end up being damaged out from the UMP 40. There's one player from slot 7 and producing. Will be taking them out any moment soon. Gotta hurry and finish the game. First those men from slot 21, but one play going for the quick top up before he's gonna be making his move across in the open where those slot 23 are now sightseeing. Alright, SEVENTEADLYSIN versus ours. Dego should knock one down sa mga players natin dito. That when the end of the bridge action. One player's been knocked down, Aloha. Still winner earlier, pero right now he's going, and he definitely went for the 1v1 situation. He's the one who got knocked down. This is inside him off that 20 points not in the Alright, Rans natin din most definitely making his move. He eliminated the one player all the way Stat 20, which is alone natin earlier today, but one play them. For Stat 20s are not pulling out. Instead, he's gonna be waiting for those other players. And Stat 24 doing this team, natin na yung win boss lang. Pero Stat 24 natin dito, man. Most definitely got the explosion na rin. We'll be getting explosion after the vehicle. Stat 20 natin dito. But again, he's no house. Okay, so most definitely saw some movement inside of one of these houses. Man, they are the most definitely open fight and thinking that they can knock one. They decide the most start one part that they can knock one. And other players started 3 starting KZ. And they begin to push in them. It is the second floor to be exact kung nasan rin. Yung mga starting 25 within the side of my another one bites the dust. Man, really a side around versus those Latvians. You can see it. Knockdown with 𝐂𝐄𝐋 and Tusuk natin dito using that as well for a possible knockdown. They decide to start 25 natin dito para expect that taking one along within the side of my play natin all the way with KZ. 𝐂𝐄𝐋 last man standing. Being blind at second floor, 𝐂𝐄𝐋 last man stunning, holding that ace. But no, he definitely eliminated the last man all the way to Stat 25. Who that 𝐂𝐄𝐋 most definitely saw one guy did from a Stat first being knocked down. Man, he's now doing the same, making it use of the time, having those men pick up his feet, one player's been knocked down, 2 more to go. Dito sa side, yung mga Stat-Fan nang turn up yung mga Stat leaving those men from a Stat 21 vulnerable towards the 4 players gameplay who had definitely turn up to some position nila. Last man starting first squad. Adonis na sila gumagalaw, ramming his card na rin. Just a broken truck maybe versus those other players, pero those Latvians 23 starting most definitely right now starting 3 sana tailing Adonis natin kung nasa way about siya. Mix natin deal with that attempt to blow that one guy all the way Stat 21 is a rin. He's gonna moving forward kung nasa way about mga player natin doon Stat 21 having himself point na rin by our men from Stat 3 natin, giving those men no choice. Last man from Stat 4 natin dito. 23 stadium most definitely open. They're making sure that no one is alive inside of the houses, so that's why throwable stains and also malls are being thrown down till maybe perhaps some players started these, and I'm seeing a lot of movement coming in those. The side knocked down one big situation left side corner with one guy all the way started these.
Squatter House Gaming. Heto na sa laban, di ka uurungan ng mga malupit sa minay sumabay. Sabay ka sa beat at lahat magingay. Malabuhawi pag bumakbak, sa pandinig lahat isaksak. Pag di ka tumago ako'y asintado, ito'y aprobado, ika'y sagaltak. May lalim at lawak, galawang mahusay. May tutok lumapat, galawang matibay. Lihiti munggang, kami ang patunay. May tutok sa clash, kaya kung tumibay sambala ka lang. Yan na sigurado, galawan na smooth. Medyo agresibo, maingat na kilos na parang plinano. Sadyang palaban, yan ang Pilipino. Solido bumanat, tapat ka sa sentro. Sabay na sa game, basag ka sa flame. Kapag bumalasa, pasok to sa lasa. Lihiti mong baraw at saka sa main.
Subukan mang umiwas ay di ka makakataka. Sigurado ko sa pulat, lahat ay malalakas. At wala matitira kung di kami lang malakas. Huwag ka boy umasa na kami ay mapitas. Gamay ko na ito kaya malabo mga paa. Babatukan lang kita hanggang ikaw ay madapa. Dudurugin lang kita sabay tipi sa muka. Ewan ko na lang kung tatalog ka sa tuwa. Asa ka sa tiyamba na kami inyo madali. Tirang talikuran ay alis ito palagi. Ibahin mo kami pare pag kami ang umatake. Di basta-basta padali kaya huwag ka makapante. Baka di mo kilala isa ito sa malakas. Motivational speaker panapat ko sa alas. Kilalang taga-utas na mga nagmatigas. Walang kinakatakutan labanan hanggang wakas. Legit na veterano sa paggamit ng barel. Di nagbimintis asintado kumitel. Kabilang to sa pinakamahusay na dapat mo igalang dahil di mo kalibel. Kung di ka kalibel panoorin mo na lang mga shoutcaster. Tanggapin mo na lamang mga sharpshooter. Kami lang ang sakalam lagi last